Hey guys, Janus Vandermeer, and starting your real estate journey is extremely exciting. It's one of the few things that can actually generate generational wealth, and a lot of millionaires and billionaires have had their start in real estate. However, when you get going, it is extremely overwhelming. There's just so much information out there that after a while, the excitement dissipates and it starts to feel like you're stuck in one spot treading water and not moving in any direction. And that's exactly what happened to me when I started on my real estate journey. Initially, it felt like I was drinking from a fire hose. There was just so much information. I was reading books, I was reading articles, listening to podcasts, watching online seminars, going to live seminars, and going to networking events. And slowly but surely, I lost momentum. It really felt like I was going nowhere. Until one day, I went for coffee with a friend and mentor of mine. And while I was sharing my grand plans, he was just sitting and listening. Until I was finished, I ran out of my plans and he shared 3 pieces of advice. And that's what I want to share with you guys, is those 3 pieces of advice that really helped me charter my own course. It helped me take deliberate action on a daily basis to move forward in my real estate journey. And the 3 activities were networking, education, and creating time to spend on real estate. The first one, networking. A lot of you might have heard that your net work is your net worth. And it is very simple. The more people you know, the easier it is to generate wealth, the easier it is to present deals, and the easier it is to get going on your real estate journey. So right after this video, go to meetup.com, type in real estate investing in the search bar, and just see what groups are available in your area. Join as many as possible. Yes, not all of them are going to pan out. And just go and see what it's like. Do you like the people? Do you like the feel? And do you see yourself being part of this group for a period of time? So the first book is called Fluff. And the big takeaway for me from this book is renovations. The book talks about how to do fix and flip properties, but a big part of that are the renovation costs and the renovation estimates that you need to do. And inevitably, as a real estate investor, somewhere along the line, you're going to want to do renovations. You might not want to fix it and flip it, but you definitely want to maybe renovate a unit to make sure that you can get a better quality tenant and get better rent. And that's what really was great about this book. They really dive into the detail about how to go about the renovation estimates and how to price the renovations given the area that you are in. The next book I want to recommend is called The Book on Rental Property Investing. It's a great fundamental book if you are considering getting into rental properties. And as I mentioned earlier, that's where generational wealth is built. It really covers all the aspects you need to know when starting out. So if you want to do buy, rent, and hold, definitely look into this book. And the third title that I would like to suggest is, it's called Forget Location, Location, Location by Ozzy Girock. And what I like about this book, it's very counterintuitive. When it comes to real estate, everyone always thinks location, location, location. But this book talks about buying the right time in the cycle and really understanding where a city or a town is finding itself in the real estate cycle. I'm not saying ignore location, location, location. However, it does add a different aspect to the buying decision. So I know I mentioned I'll be giving you 5 titles. However, the next 2 titles I will leave up to you. Go into Amazon, ask around, and find 2 additional books that speak to you, that speak to your interests and speak to what you want to get from real estate investing. And then you take the time and you spend working through your 5 books. Really make sure you make it your own and you gather the knowledge to create your own picture of what real estate investing means. And the last tip, or the last activity and action that you can take, is to make time to spend on real estate investing. If you're studying for a degree or you're studying for an exam, you spend a lot of time. You spend 5 days a week studying and practicing and getting good at the material. The same applies to real estate investing. And I know it's difficult. We've got lives, we've got jobs, we've got families. But even if it's 30 minutes a day where you might read a book or you might listen to a podcast, but get into the habit of creating real estate knowledge. If you're not turning it into a habit, it's just going to take much longer for you to get traction. So really take the time, find a gap in your day where you can really squeeze it in and take yourself forward. And there we go. Those are the 3 tips that really helped me set a course and take deliberate action in moving forward in my real estate journey. So if you liked it and it really speaks to you and it helps you move forward, please drop me a comment down below and share your feedback. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Ciao.